Hey everybody, it is Jennifer at Studio J. Welcome in. If you're catching this part, you're most likely catching the replay. I'm on about 5 minutes early for the event, so they can get me shared in. So I'm just kind of doing some quick prep work before we get started. But still, even if you're watching the replay, just comment, #replay, say hi. Hey Donna. Say hello, let me know you came by. Even if it's a week later, that's fine. Hey Cindy. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of prep work. I'm a couple minutes early. But we are doing an event today, and I'm doing something a little different. I hope that's okay with everybody. The event is make a wreath, okay? So I'm making a wreath, but I'm not making a wreath. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make a little decoration with a wreath. Hey Donna, hello. Donna Glaze. I love how you always say Donna from Alabama. I'm in Georgia. I'm not very far from you. I'm actually I'm an hour from Auburn. Straight up, 85. Hey Wendy, welcome in. So I'm just watching for Gia to pop in and say she got me shared over, and then we can start. I'm a little early, but that's okay. Keep an eye out for her. So I'm doing a Gingerbread Man theme. Hey Miss Ruby. Hello, happy Wednesday. Okay, Creative Crafters Assemble. There's Gia, all set, okay. No, it's fine. I like that you do that. I need to get better about telling people where I'm from, but I'm always curious where everybody's watching from. So y'all feel free to tell me where you're watching from. Hey Paula. Hey Deborah. Okay, so as I was saying, today, so I'm in an event with the Creative Crafters Assemble group. It's a free group. You can go join, and you can watch everybody from the group if you'd like. If you don't want to have to keep going and looking for who's next. But the theme today is make a wreath. Okay, so like I said, I'm making a wreath, but I'm not making a wreath. Okay, so I'm making a little decoration. I'm gonna make a wreath out of Gingerbread Men, kind of like a cookie wreath. I think that's my plan. Okay, so let me show you what I'm working with here. Let me just get these on here, because I got a whole bunch of Gingerbread Men, and I've got a frame that I got at a thrift store for like $6, and we're gonna turn it into, and let me show you this, because I think everybody must have had these pictures, because every time I go into thrift stores, Goodwill, garage sales, I see these. There must be thousands of them out there, because I always see them, but I always buy them too, because I just like all the details. See all the details on the frame? I like that. So I think I paid $6 for it. It looks like they came from Kirkland's, from what the paper on the back, you can see where it used to say Kirkland Home. So these must have been really popular. It seems like I had a square one that was really big, or maybe it was 2 of them. Okay, that one's sticking out. So here's what I did. I went ahead and took, it had like brad nails holding the back in, and I just pulled those out with some needle nose pliers. So anyway, I'm gonna take this lovely picture out. So just in case someone still has their home decorated with this lovely picture, I'm gonna take this out, okay? Hey Jennifer, welcome in. Okay. I don't like the color of this at all. So I'm gonna paint it. Let me put my apron on. It does me more good if I wear it than leaving it on my table, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna paint it with Waverly chalk paint and plaster. Get this tied. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna give it a coat of paint. And I really wiped it down, but I think it's good. Okay. So I'm gonna give it a transformation. It's gonna go from this brassy, bronzy color to something a little more, I don't know if it's shabby chic or farmhouse or what, but it's gonna be updated, that's for sure. Where's my big brush? Oops, hang on one second. I think I left my brush over here. Sorry. Okay. I tell you what, I have got to stop moving from one location to the other because I carry things with me and then I don't bring them back. Like I have a whole new thing. I think all my big brushes are over there, but that's okay. We'll make it work. I don't really want to use a sponge brush for this, but I might. Okay. I know, I always get these. No, thank you, Gia. Gosh, it's been a couple weeks since I got it done, but I told my girl, I said, next time I come in here and I'm like, oh, I saw something cute on Pinterest. Let's try it. Remind me that I'm not that daring. I don't know if y'all remember the rose gold hair that I had, the pink hair I had like a couple weeks back. Well, I guess it was about a month ago. I told her not to let me do that again. And I actually saw a picture on Pinterest like 2 days ago that I think I'm gonna try. It's still blonde and brown, but I don't know. I always want to do something different with my hair and then I end up not doing it. So I have like the same hair color, same hairstyle I've had for years. Okay, so I'm gonna do a layer of this on here, but I'm also going to, I want to bring out all these little details on it. So I'm gonna go back over it. I'll probably dry brush over it or sand it. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see which technique works better. But we are gonna be doing a wreath. I know somebody's gonna pop in here and go, I thought this was a wreath event. I am gonna make a wreath out of gingerbread cookies or gingerbread men. But it's gonna be a piece of home decor. It's not gonna be an actual wreath, if that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense. It's gonna be a decoration. And I did not, I can't believe I took all my, we were just saying, have all your supplies ready. And I do this. But yeah, whenever you find, when I go into like Goodwill and all that, I always go straight for the pictures, like frames and stuff. Because I tell you what, sometimes you can find the ugliest picture, but it could be in the coolest frame. Get it. I mean, if it's a good price, get it. Because there's so many things you can do with frames. I mean, printables, you know, putting stuff together like this. I'm just gonna be, you could do this on anything. You could do it on a piece of wood, a picture frame. You could probably do it alone. You could probably make an ornament out of what I'm making today. But I just thought it'd be fun to have it framed. So I'll probably put it on a shelf that I have in my kitchen if I keep it. I always say that, if I keep it, because a lot of times I don't keep the stuff. I make it and then I end up giving it away or auctioning it. I don't have room for all this stuff. You gotta go find your shoes. Tell you what, we have 3 dogs. One dog, Maggie, likes to steal shoes. And fortunately, she's the one dog that will not use the doggy door. Like, we have a doggy door, so Stella and Cooper kind of come and go in the backyard as they want. But Maggie can't. So sometimes my husband will get lazy and just open the door. Go about doing whatever. So Maggie can kind of let herself in and out. Well, he's learned she'll grab your shoes and run outside with them. So when you can't find a shoe, sometimes you find it on the deck or in the backyard. And you hope that you found it like shortly after she took it, because you don't want to find it after a storm. Hey, Kels. Hey, Lori. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Okay, I'm gonna spend all my time working on this frame. So I might have to come back to this frame. I can't believe I did that. I do have a big brush here, but it's a chip brush. I don't know if this is a good idea. Let's see. This is what I get for forgetting to bring my big brushes in here. This is thick paint. Oh yeah, this is much better. I just want to get it on here so it can be drying, so we can go ahead and work on our wreath, our gingerbread wreath. I'm not going to worry too much about getting it all down in those little, let me show you, all those little crevices. Can you see that? Because I kind of want that to show anyway. So I'm going to leave it. I have several frames that I've gotten that were like this, that I've done this to, and I mean, you can use them for so many things. So like I said, when you're out and you see one, don't look at the picture, look at the frame. You can always change the picture. I also have some scrapbook paper. I just grabbed this piece. It's very Christmassy. So that's going to be my background once I get this frame put together. Oh, a barn sale. Wow. Somebody in my private group posted a picture. She was at a barn sale, and I was like, oh my gosh. There was like like old screen doors. There were shutters. Oh my gosh, so many cool things. I gotta find something like that around here. I would love to go to one of those. Hey Diane. Hey, don't worry. I haven't really done much. This is a frame that I got at a thrift store for like $6, and I'm just giving it a coat of paint. But the event is make a wreath. So we're gonna make a wreath. I'm not making like a wreath. Are y'all still there? It just froze up. Eek. Let me know if you're still here. I just looked up and it had froze. It's storming pretty bad here. So hopefully everybody will come back. All right, I'm just gonna set this aside for now because I'm afraid I won't get to the wreath part. So I'm not actually making a wreath out of the frame. I'm putting what I make in the frame, okay? So let me sit this over here for now. Okay, so I was looking for something round to use as a base. And the only thing I could find, I don't know what this is from. It was in my garage, and it's just the right size, so I'm gonna use this. It's not gonna show, so I could have used cardboard, but I just happened to find this little piece of cutout. All right, I got all kinds of gingerbread men and peppermint. There's some rolling pins. I don't know if I'll use those or not, but I might. Okay, so I'm gonna start. This is not gonna show. It's just gonna be my frame. I'm gonna go ahead and start painting a bunch of my little gingerbread men. Got more in here. I have a ton of these everywhere. Let's see, all different sizes. Let's see. I'm gonna use this classic caramel and some nutmeg brown. I'm just gonna use different browns for my gingerbread cookies. Okay, and like I said, I'm just gonna create a wreath of cookies. So I guess I should start out painting them. Hey Yadi, Yadi's up after me. Yeah, it's storming outside, so I just happened to look up a minute ago and I saw it say, you know, trying to reconnect or something like that. And I was like, oh no. Hopefully it'll hold out until I finish. But y'all, Yadi's workshop, she's up after me. And this event goes through, I think the last presenter is at 9 p.m. Eastern. And that's Melissa, the Crafty Cove with Melissa Rose. So if you like wreaths, or if you're looking for an idea to make a wreath, this is the event. Check them out. It just did it again. Hey Cheryl, thank you for sprinkling. I hope it didn't kick everybody out of here. I don't know what it does. You want a laser? If you get a laser, listen, I never tell anybody. I guess I should, but if you decide to get a laser and you get a glow forge, let me know. They gave me a referral code, and I always forget to tell people. I've had people message me and say, what kind of laser do you have? Do you like it? You know, blah, blah, blah. And say, oh, here's my referral code. Because I think you can get up to like $500 off. But the referral, that's if you get the Glowforge Pro, like I have. But like they'll give you $500 off and they give me $500 for referring you. Tell people. I just forget. I love it. It does come in handy to be able to just go and cut some pieces, you know? Okay, all I've done is just a coat of like brown and tan on these. I hope my Wi-Fi holds up. It's gonna drive me crazy. Okay. Okay, now, some of these have the details. See how they already have the faces and stuff? And then some don't. Let's see how some are plain. Those I'll probably give like, I'll paint faces and stuff on them. I've got some little hearts, little tiny hearts. Paint some of these real quick. I also have like these little peppermint, little plastic peppermints. Let's see. Yeah, I have a ton of these, and y'all think I put these little gingerbreads in all the little auctions and stuff I do on Whatnot, and all the little goodie bags and stuff, and in the scoops jar. I'm telling you, I have so many gingerbread men. It's not even funny. I think I just cut out like a sheet of them one time, and the sheet is huge, so I always have all these gingerbread men. Okay, like I said, this should not show. Hopefully it won't show. So I'm just gonna start out. I'm gonna start with my bigger gingerbread cookies. Well, actually, hold on. Here's two big ones that don't have faces. So let me look at this real quick. Let me make sure it's gonna fit. You know, I probably need to leave this laying here because I want to make sure it's still going to fit in the frame when I glue them on there. So let's do this. I love gingerbread men too. Hey Vicky. Hey Carolyn. Okay, let's do this here. Because it's gonna fit just right in there. So let me see. That was not painted. probably won't even use all these up. I'm telling you, I have a lot of gingerbread men.
If they close the house on the 20th, I mean, if they're closing it and selling it, then they would get the funds on the 20th.
Yeah, I'm just doing like a rough layout of these real quick.
I think they, I'm not sure how they do it in New York, but it was my understanding, once it's actually closed, it's closed. And the escrow part, whatever the whole
I
thing
have these little rolling pins with the little gingerbread cutouts. That'd be cute on here too, I think. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I have little ones too, different sizes. Let me get all my... Let me get these painted.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I did a pre-qual on her back.
Yeah, this frame would have went a lot quicker if I'd brought my big brushes in here. I can't believe I did that. I double checked, make sure I had everything, and then I was like, yeah, I got brushes. I didn't think about all my big brushes I carried in there. Okay, another gingerbread. I'm trying to get all the big ones down first, and that way I can layer the little ones.
Yesterday, the original pre-qual was 17. She's using all the money to sell the house in New York.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, like I said, she's got other investment properties, so we gotta get her, and this would be
Let's see. Okay. Let me get the big guys on here. Can y'all see? I wish I had one of those bird's eye view cameras. I see people with those. I'm like, I need that. I may not need this. Okay. I'm just gonna start gluing down some of the big ones. Okay. Hey Sharon, hello. Welcome in. Let's cover down this side here. We'll do them in different directions here. Let's see. It's probably easier to put them here. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate that. Let's see. I think I want another one of these. I want to use him, but I have 2 of those already there. I need one more of that plain one. I think I have him in here. Okay, so let me hold it up. So I just have like this started. I'm just gonna start filling them in and kind of overlapping them because I have a bunch of little ones. So I can start overlapping those. I'm determined to use this guy. If it didn't fit. Hey Lydia. Hey Stella. That's okay, Diane. Oh, I don't need to paint that. Let's see. Alright, let's see. I also have some of these little wooden cutouts, like little peppermints. Pop some of those in there too. I thought I had more. I thought I had 2 of those. I have these little plastic peppermints too. Pop them in there. I have some tiny ones too. Of these. Uh-oh, let me plug my in. It's not the Wi-Fi, it's the battery. Let's see. There we go. Isn't the frame pretty? I got it for $6. It was an ugly bronzy color. Hey Liz. So I'm giving it a makeover, but I had to stop and go jump to my wreath part. I'll save these for last. All right, so I'm just doing like a cluster of gingerbread men. Little wood cutouts. That thunder is bad. do want to give some of these plain ones a face, though. So I should probably go ahead and do that. Let me get a few more painted. Thank you, Lydia. Okay. Yeah, and I'm telling y'all, $6. So next time you're at the thrift store or the like garage sales and all that, don't look at the picture, look at the frames. Because you can always change the picture. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna jump back over here and give some of these little guys faces or squiggles, icing. What's new? Okay, let's see. All right. So I gave him a little bit of icing. I'll give him, oh, you know what I got? I was showing y'all, I got those the faux sprinkles from Amazon. I got more yesterday. So I could do, let's see. Let's see if these are too big. I don't know if you, these have little gingerbread men. Gosh, tiny. I don't know if y'all can even, I don't think y'all can see that. There's little peppermints in here too. Hang on, I'm gonna put some on here and I'll show you. I should have got my tweezers. Definitely need my tweezers for this. Yeah, I think those are too big for him. I can do them on the bigger guys. Let's see. I'm just gonna give him a little smile. Okay, I just gave him I just gave him a little face. Okay, let's do it with this one though. Yeah. I'll probably just use wood glue. These are so tiny. Oops. He's gonna be cute. Okay, let me see. Let me give him a little face. I know the faux sprinkles are so fun, like when you do like hot chocolate stuff, like if you get the ones that have like little snowflakes and stuff, you could do like marshmallows. It's so cute. How are we on time? Okay. Definitely not gonna get that frame finished, but it's okay. You could even do the little peppermints on his, like down his chest. Let's see. Or have those hearts. Oh, hang on, hang on. I think this one's big enough. Oh, that was just laying there. His little cheeks are peppermint. Now I remember where he was. Where they were. Okay. Has to go a certain way so they'll fit on the frame. All right, here we go. So let me just start gluing some more. Well, anything that's gonna be covered up, I need to give a face. Let's see here. I might go back and add the little embellishments just to the ones that are showing, that aren't covered up. So let's do here. So I'm thinking some are gonna overlap others. I got these little bitty ones. It'll fit in some of these little weird spots. Okay, so now, okay, so here's where I'm at so far. Okay, so they all need some color, and I need to add these too. Let's see. One here, just that little wooden one. It fell off a minute ago. Oh, I have some more. I have some more little wooden hearts too. You did a hot cocoa fake last week. These are like a bunch of my little cutouts. Well, some of them. These came from little packs at Dollar Tree last year. The little wood cutouts. But the rest of them are just from my little stash of cutouts. I just have a whole bunch of Gingerbread Men and, oops, that's paint. I just put paint on here instead of glue. And you know what? I think that was paint too. I have snowman faces and gingerbread men galore everywhere. I think I just used paint instead of glue. I did. Instead of glue. It's all right. I think I'll put him a heart. Okay, let's see. I had a little wooden peppermint and it fell when I picked it up a minute ago. Where did it go? Oh, right in front of me. There it is. I'm just gonna put it right in the middle there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you my plan before I run out of time. And also remind you, Yadi's workshop, she's up after me. But let me jump back to this. Here's my plan. I'm gonna let these dry a little bit more. But here's where we're at so far. Our little ring of gingerbread cookies. It's gonna be a wreath of gingerbread men. This isn't glued on. Hang on. Okay. Like that. Okay. So I'm gonna go back over here. So what we're doing, I'm gonna finish off this frame, but I got this red scrapbook paper. There's the backing. I'm not gonna use the glass that came with it. This is what the picture looked like before. We're gonna cover that. Cover the front. Okay, so it's gonna go back in here. I may end up using that glass. I need to clean it better. So this is gonna be in here. I'm gonna add more Gingerbread Men. This is gonna go on here, and I'm gonna add a bow, like with just some ribbon. Let's see. You know, because a wreath has to have a bow. I might use red gingham. I do have this red, it's like a velvet. I'm not sure if I'll use that or not. And then I have a smaller gingham. So anyway, this is somewhat what I'm going for, like this. So it's gonna be a wreath of gingerbread cookies. But I need to finish because I want to really like pile them on there, like layer them up. I don't want to get anything on this paper. Okay. Oh, these faux sprinkles everywhere. Okay, I'll set this right here. Okay, I'm gonna keep working on these because I have all these little teeny tiny ones too, so I can just fill in any little gaps. But I want them to have faces. The plain ones, I want to have faces. But I don't think I can do faces on these teeny tiny ones. They're too tiny. I might just do like a little red heart or something. Maybe some icing. Let's see. Let's see how far we can get. Whew. That thunder. I don't know if y'all can hear that. That thunder is loud. Okay, let's see. See the difference when you add the white? It just kind of gives it a little more color because it's all brown, so it needs some color. Fine line Sharpie, yes, that would work. I don't have a white one though. Do they make a white Sharpie? I know they make a Sharpie paint pen, but the one I have is not fine. I have a black, I have a blue, I have a pink, and I just saw my tweezers that I was looking for earlier. I always find things after I'm done. But actually this is a really, really thin, it's a liner brush, so it's pretty easy. Okay, is that it? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What am I looking for? do want to give the other fat one the peppermint cheeks. So we'll do this. Okay. I think these make the cutest little cheeks for them. All right, I'm giving my face. We got like 6 minutes. Oh, okay. All right. All right. All right. Just because I know I'm going to stick my hand on here and smear this, I'm just going to dry them real fast. Hey Lorna, welcome in. Yeah, they make good buttons too. Some of these have a heart, so I didn't do buttons. And then the ones that have the cutouts, like these, could cover those with them. I might do some of the big ones like that, just to add some color, because they don't have, like, everything's cut out. Okay. Let's see this. I really need to clean the glass. I probably will use the glass so it'll protect that paper, or I could, I don't know, maybe I'll Mod Podge this onto here and then put a couple coats of Mod Podge on here, because I really don't want to use that glass. That's what I'll do. Okay, so I'm just going to pop it together before I sign off of here so I can show y'all where I was going with this idea. And like I said, Yadi's workshop is up next, so to check her out. Okay. Now I'm going to add some ribbon to embellish it. I'm going to finish up the frame too, but just to give you an idea, this is what I'm going for. You'll see that. Cute. It's going to be bright. But I am gonna paint this some more with the chalk paint, and then I'm gonna kind of distress. I'll show you the edges where it's got all this detail. I'll show you. See how you can see it better? So I'm gonna give this another coat, but then I'll probably hit that, and I'll probably take like a metallic silver or gold, I don't know. I might play around with them and just kind of lightly brush over, just little bitty bit. But like, see this right here? Watch, let me see. See if you go over it, see how you can see it better. So I'm gonna do the whole thing like that. So that's where I'm going with it. And I'll get it finished and I will post a picture. So let me, I got a little time. I'm gonna add a few more peppermints on here. I have like these sprinkles that has like the little snowflakes and stuff too. So like if you were doing snowmen or hot cocoa, that would be cute. Let's do one of these real quick. Where'd my glue go? Okay, we got like 1 minute. Probably less than 1 minute. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Sorry about the weather. I think that's knocking my Wi-Fi out. Okay, so see this one? Isn't that cute? Okay, all right, y'all go check out Yadi's workshop. I'll get this finished, I'll get a picture posted, and I will post it to my page. So, and I'll post it to the group also. So y'all have a great day. Bye.